Tov. We are continuing with the classes on guarding our eyes, Shemirat Enayim. We'll share a midrash that's brought down, and then I think two amazing hidushim, novelties that Hafetz Chaim gives. The midrash is as follows: Ita b'midrash Rabbah, u'minayin she'Yisrael nikriu kedoshim, be'et she'shomrim atzman min ha'yuf u'min hazimah. How do we know, the midrash asks, that the Jewish people are considered to be holy individuals, holy people, when they protect themselves from prostitution, filth, disgust, everything that has to do in that realm of sin? The Midrash answers as follows: Sheken ketiv, as the pasuk says, V'yitkadishtem v'yitem kedoshim, you will sanctify yourselves and be holy, Ki ani Hashem Elokechem, because I am Hashem your God. Mikan, the Midrash continues, from here, Bizman shehem kedoshim hu lahem leloah. When Jewish people act holy, elevated, that's when God acts as a God for the Jewish people. And then what does it say after? Ma ketiv acharav, ushmartem et chukotai va'asitem otam ani Hashem mikadishchem. When you will guard and keep the laws, then Hashem will Vasitim otam, and you fulfill them, Ani Hashem mikadishchem. That's when Hashem will make us holy. So what does the Midrash tell us? Emataya Kadosh Baruch Hu mekadesh Yisrael bizman shehem shomrim chukav. When the Jewish people guard and fulfill the laws of the Torah, that's when Hashem will make them holy. What are the laws? What are the chukav over here? Umayim achukim, the Midrash ends off, Elu ha'arayot. This is when the Jewish people keep the laws of improper actions. Let's just leave it that way. It says also, Lo tin'af. Amar Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish, Matzinu she'afil ha'noef be'enav nikra noef. So we know that one of the 10 commandments is to not commit adultery. The Midrash says that do not commit adultery. That is obviously in its opportune or worst way, obviously in a physical way. However, the Midrash learns it is also applicable to one who sins with their eyes. When they look at something inappropriate with their eyes, it's considered adultery as well. It's not your wife, it's adultery. As it is. Umay ta'ama, as the pasuk says in Iyov, V'ayin no'ef, Shemirat neshef, lemor, lo tishureni ayin. As the pasuk, I'll read you the translation. And the adulterer's eye awaits evening, saying, no eye will see me. Meaning, when a person sins by looking, they're looking at someone, not necessarily when the other person is looking back. That's how we've spoken about it. Talmud says, don't walk in back of a woman. Why not to look in back of a woman? Because you could look at her. One second, if you're walking in front of a woman, you could look at her also. A person has shame that if you're looking at that same individual, you're not going to look at her in an improper way because she's looking at you. But if she's turned around and she can't see you, that's considered something where the other can't see you, others can't see you, and then you could come to do something which is wrong. Look at the two hidushim from the Hafetz Chaim. Beautiful. First one he says is as follows. That used to be, and in other types of sins, the Yetzer Hara had to work very hard to make us sin. The Yetzer Hara has to work hard to make someone murder someone else, to steal from someone, to lie, to cheat, to do anything that's horrible. Even Lashon Hara, so to say, the Yetzer Hara still has to work hard. But look what the Hafetz Chaim says. What the Yetzer Hara can accomplish by making an individual fall with their eyes, with the sin of their eyes, makes the Yetzer Hara's job much easier. Can make a person lo alenu fall much faster with much less effort the Yetzer Hara has to do for us. So he says, what does the person has to do? You guard it. If you don't guard it, lo alenu, you're on the descent. Next chidush he says, based on how a person, as we say in Hebrew, is mafkir, lets loose, is not on top and controlling. As soon as a person tells themselves, I'm not going to try to even control my eyes, based on how much a person is mafkir, as we say in Hebrew, lets loose their eyes, is on how bad that sin will take a person down. If a person puts effort into trying to control their eyes, and every time one sees something, they quickly look away and they make efforts not to put themselves in those types of situations, that's the stronger a person is in this inyan, this specific topic. Meaning, don't write it off. Don't say, it's not for me. Many people take Lashon Hara and they say, Lashon Hara, I can't help it. My wife speaks Lashon Hara all day long. My friends speak Lashon Hara all the time. I live on Lashon Hara. I completely give up. No, a person has to be aware of it. Once you're aware of it, you'll try to improve yourself slowly and slowly. But if you're not even aware that Shemirat Enayim is an issue, and you completely disregard and don't even care about it, that's going to bring a person lower and lower and lower. Bezat Hashem HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help us, give us the strength to understand this prohibition, to see how it pulls us away from the holiness, the Kedusha, the source of Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And Bezat Hashem will have the strength to do so. Chazak u'baruch.